everyone. Welcome to Spirit Sessions of View with the Light. Happy Mother's Day to celebrate. We are so honored to have you in our lives. Moms are such a beautiful, beautiful blessing to all of us. So we just want to take time to say thank you so much for your service to humanity and to love. Because what is the biggest, declaration of love is becoming a mom, right? So yeah, thank you all for hanging out today. Teresa can't be with us today because she's feeling a little under the weather, so we're sending her extra love and blessings, and we miss her tremendously. But you guys get to hang out with Rhonda and I. We'll be pulling cards today, so that's super exciting. Before we get to that, please take a few moments to share this out, invite your friends. It's going to be a fun episode today where we all just get to hang out and bliss together in love and light, and thank you all so much. So, anything else, Rhonda?
Well, I just wanted to also thank the mothers that look after the animals and those people that are aunts and are surrogate mothers to people, and even those dads who act like mom as well for
Absolutely.
people. Just embracing that whole divine energy of feminine and that mother energy and those warriors that, protect Mother Earth. And thank you all. Thank you. It's a nice day to have all that support, and I thank you, and happy Mother's Day to you, Bex, and to Teresa, because you are like two of the strongest women I know, and I really honor your mothering skills and the way you bring that forth in your everyday and with your children too.
Thank you.
Yeah, please just share it out, and let's get this party started.
Yeah.
So I'm just looking at some comments. Hi, Karen. Hey, Susan. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for everything. And I wanted to put a shout out to Nancy Louise, who is not here yet, but she's a real cat mommy. And there's lots of people that are mummies to their animals.
Yes.
And that's really important. That's really important.
Yeah,
Hi,
it's the mothering
Teresa.
Energy. Absolutely. It's the nurturing, loving, unconditional love and taking care of things. That's what we're celebrating today. So that's, absolutely, sure. It's beautiful.
So we thought we'd do a card pull for the collective, and if we have time at the end, we'll have a number range, and you guys can guess, and we'll pull for whoever gets the closest can do that. We'll win a couple, and if we have more time, we'll just keep going that way. How's that sound to you, Bex? Okay.
Sounds perfect.
Okay, but Bex, before we start, I have a question for you.
Oh no.
I know. Okay, let's start off with, what's your favorite crystal?
Oh, my favorite crystal. That's like asking me my favorite child. I right now.
But they won't get upset.
No, but I guess right now I would just have to say my quartz that I have right here. Oh, I love this thing. It's got rainbow inclusions in it, and yeah, when I hold it, I feel so like supercharged and blissful, and yeah, it's just a really positive crystal. So yeah, that's my favorite for right now. What's yours?
That's your favorite right now? Yeah. Well, yeah, it's like you said, it's like you have so many of your favorites. Well, I'm wearing one of my favorite crystals right now. It's amethyst with a Herkimer diamond on it.
That's gorgeous.
Is my communicator stone, so I'm wearing it. But I have so many crystals. Nancy Vernon loves rose quartz. Well, yeah, I love rose quartz too. And yeah, that gives that higher love. Wow, there's lots of people on. Excellent. I just love that. So for the collective, we thought we'd do what the strength we need to embrace is coming for the first card. And just before our hand, I pulled it, and of course you can't make this stuff up. So I'm just gonna put me on full so you can see my card full. It's friendship and union. And that's something I think the collective needs to really embrace. I know that dark forces and some of the lower energies want us to embrace the energy of division and separateness and black and white. But what we really need to do to go forward in this time right now is to embrace our friendship and union and support each other no matter what our decisions, our personal decisions are. Just support each other and have their back. And the union, and we're always stronger together than we are apart. And if we bring that light into each other's lives, that light of support and love and friendship, nothing can stop us. our immune systems get better, our vibe goes up, we spread that like heart love around the world. We get that big burst of love around the world instead of going vaccine, no vaccine, mask, no mask. How about everybody just support everybody instead? Let's just embrace that love of inclusiveness and love and friendship and union. Let's not let anything else divide us. Love is already won, but we sure got to give it a help. So that's what I get from that.
I love that. All right, so I'm pulling the heart card, right?
Yeah, you're pulling the heart card.
So the card, and it's great because, of course, it's a bright green card.
Oh,
Valerian,
just
which
a second.
Is divine healing.
Just a second. Okay. Oh, awesome.
Yeah, isn't that beautiful? And it says, honor your sensitivity, retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. So I've noticed recently, I've seen a few posts about it, that we've been getting hit with some massive solar flares, like solar energies lately. I think for the past week, it's been almost every day. There's been like a surge of energy. And what's coming through with that is that it's a really important time for us to be able to kind of purge those last little bits of old wounds and traumas, ancestral as well, that we've been holding on to. So taking time to sit with yourself, taking time to give yourself permission to rest, allow yourself just to breathe and to tune into these energies you're feeling. A lot of us have been feeling kind of heavy, or like, why is that coming up right now? I know I've worked through that already, but these are parts of us that have like tiny little pockets that have been sitting within us that we're letting go of, finally releasing completely. It's the disillusion of it. So we're letting it go, and we're not going to stay in that anymore. So it's really helping us to open our heart space even more, and to release the need to identify with a side. We don't have to sit on either side of things anymore. We can just be in our own space and allow that to be good enough. So it's a really powerful time for us to be able to just embrace what's coming, what is, and be in that space of allowing.
Oh, that's awesome. I love that. Thank you. I love Valerian.
Me too.
When I first was doing angel cards, I thought his name was Hilarious, but I thought I got wrong.
That's funny.
Yeah, those. I really feel that, and the Schumann resonance has been going up and down ever since we had Alex from Ascension Diaries on. I've been watching the Schumann resonance, and you can download it on your iPhone or your phone too, and look it up. But yesterday we had a big blast, and I felt that there was a lot of energy. It was a lot of positive energy when the Schumann resonance go up. But I noticed also that different things, like there's a little bit, everything gets higher. Like you feel really energized, but anxiousness and everything else sometimes goes on. Yeah. So I suggest
you can feel tired too, which is a good time just to like let your body recharge.
Yeah, everybody gets different from them, eh? Everybody's different charges, and you have to kind of look, and that's a good way to kind of say, okay, just keep a diary of it and check it out. But
tuning into yourself is so important to be able to see how you flow with the energies. What someone close to you might feel and what you feel might be completely different things. So it's really about you being able to figure out your own connection with the energies and let them move through you the way they need to.
Yeah, instead of trying to really get down and analyze it and start blaming yourself for the way you feel. Say,
right.
Oh, that's that. Okay, I'm good. Let's go on. Move on. Just eat better and drink better, and it'll help you flow better, I think. Right. So, Bex, next question. Okay, Bex, what is the name of your page where people can get in touch with you and describe what your services are?
Okay, so my page is called Divinely Guided Inspirations with Bex Marie, and I do intuitive readings. I do life coaching. So the sessions, basically it depends on what you need. We have a conversation, we figure out what it is that you're looking for, and I can customize it to whatever you need. And it's just a lot of fun for me. So, being able to give you clarity on where you're at and where you're going, helping you to get more clarity on your life purpose, helping you to get more clarity on just any area of your life that you're looking for it. So yeah, if you guys want to come check out my page, I don't really advertise the services. You have to message me and I will let you know what I have.
Cool. That's very cool. And another question, because I'm the questioner today. Because I feel so much better than I did last week. And I'm sorry if anybody caught that vibe, but I now don't have an abscessed tooth, so it's kind of much better. My life is, I have so much more energy when I'm feeling like that. Okay, what deck are you using today?
I brought 2
minds want
decks.
to know.
So the one that I'm using at the moment is the Keepers of the Light by Kyle Gray. And then I also brought, just so I can show it in case I'm sure I'll use it, is my usual go-to, the Angel Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. Although if you look for them now, it'll only say Radley Valentine on it. So it's still the same deck.
The same deck? Awesome.
It's still the same deck, yeah.
And I'm using, the Angel Guide. That's his newest deck. I know he has another one coming out in September. That's Kyle Gray, in one of my teachers. I love his angel cards. And the other one I'll probably be using, and it's one of my, I have been using it for quite a while, is the Angels and Ancestors. I love that deck as well. But I have every deck, I have to say, of his. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
Kyle Gray fangirl. It's okay.
Yeah,
you can
sure.
own it. We love him.
I've hugged him in person. I love it. I got to say, he's just as sweet in person as he is on Pearl. I got to tell you, we had a great chat with him. And so is Radley.
Yes. His energy is just the laugh. I love his laugh.
Oh my God. I had some running shoes on and he came up and he says, I love those running shoes. They had little ladybugs on them.
That's great.
I know. And Radley Valentine just spoke to me. My life is complete. Okay, so I'm going to do a card. It's usually the challenge card, and I think it's what we thought it was more like things we need to concentrate for this coming season of spring. We're really into spring, but I think it's what we still need to what we need to concentrate on and things that might come up for us. So I'm just going
what will best serve our evolution right now.
Yeah, what will best serve us. And this is, can't make this stuff up, as Doreen used to say. It's compassion. Compassion. I think that will best serve us and our whole family.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's the compassion. The compassion we can feel for the world and feel for individuals in our family. I think even because some of us are still locked down with our family and in close quarters, and we have to feel that if we're feeling kind of angst and all that, they're probably feeling it too. And we have to feel that compassion. So what's going on in our house is probably going on in our community. It's probably going on in the world. So we can just feel that compassion and embrace it. But the one main compassion we have to feel, they're telling me, is remember compassion for yourself. Give yourself a freaking break. Take the naps. Eat the good food, do the exercise, get outside, get off your screens and get outside. That's the best thing you can do for yourself. And that'll show yourself the compassion and open up your heart even more. So there.
Beautiful. I love that. I just realized I haven't shared the show out yet because I was all caught up in listening. I guess I should probably do that, huh?
That's okay. No problem.
Share it out. So everybody who's watching, please take a moment to share this out. Now is as good a time as any.
Yeah, I know. I didn't share it out. Okay, Bex, before you do your card, what's your favorite song?
My favorite song, I would say right now, and it's one that I've used in the past, but I actually haven't listened to it for a while, and it just came up again yesterday, is The Light by Disturbed. And the point of the song is sometimes darkness can show you the light. Sometimes we have to go through really tough things to be able to see the goodness in the world. And I love that message so much. It really hit me at a point in my life when I was going through some pretty dark stuff. So that's the song that I think would have to be most valid for my theme song right now. What about yours?
Mine is an old song, but you can find it on YouTube. It's called Lovers in the Dangerous Times by a Canadian artist called Bruce Coburn. But there's one, it's very apt for this time, I feel, because they talk about all sorts of utopia things going on. But one of the lines is you have to keep kicking at the darkness to let the light in. So it's a nice song, and he's really quite a good singer. Yeah, and you probably have never heard of him, but that's okay. Look him up. I'll put the link in the comments below.
Awesome.
So Yeah. So Bex is doing that. Okay. So after, well, I'll tell it. So share this out, everybody. Get your people on, because afterwards you can start thinking, but don't please put them in the comments now. A number between 1 and 111. And we'll be giving away some readings for whoever's closest, because unfortunately we don't have time to do it all, because Bex probably has to go to a Mother's Day brunch, or have her kids spoil her. I'm lucky my daughter lives in Victoria, so she's not coming to see me, and she couldn't anyways because we're not allowed to. But I'm not sure if they gave me an apple tree, so I got to plant it. I know. I really loved that. I loved an apple tree. So I planted. It's a northern spy.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds cool.
Northern spy. It's a fall apple, and it's really good for cooking.
Nice.
But it'll be a few years before I'll be cooking from this
right
tree.
But you'll enjoy it when you're able.
Yeah, for sure. And who doesn't like an apple tree?
Right. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's a northern spy. So it's an older variety, sort of like me, older variety. There you go. I love my COVID gray hair that's coming through now.
It looks beautiful.
It's nice and getting silver. I'm getting wise in my old age.
Makes you shiny. You're sparkly.
I'm sparkly. Cool. Thanks.
Well, that's what I'm starting to call them when mine are showing up. I'm starting to get them all in here.
Wisdom.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, there's a new sparkly hair.
Yeah.
I haven't quite embraced keeping them there yet, but I will. Mostly I'm just like yanking them out. And I'm like, not yet.
Oh no, you get 10 of them. You get 10 of them for that.
Yeah, I've heard that, but I feel like, having children, you get 10 plus, every time you get a new one anyway. So, yeah.
Poor you. You're ahead of me.
All right. So what was the card I was pulling next? What was it for?
You're pulling one for similar, what we need to do for the spring.
So what do we need to know?
You said it perfectly.
Okay. Okay.
So I'll put that in. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. So I have to tell you about next week's show while Bex is shuffling. We had Bill Homan and the Skull of Love, or the Mitchell Hedges skull, or the one that was inspired Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull. We have that man and the Crystal Skull visiting Spirit Sessions of View of the Light. Yeah. We are so lucky. I'm getting chills just thinking, he's such a nice man. And the skull is so cool. Anyway.
Make sure you take time to ground before and after the show, because I think it's going to be a pretty intense energy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
But beautiful energy. Yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Talk about a cracking open of your crown chakra, right?
Yeah. I was so lucky because Emily introduced us. I said, Emily, can you ask Bill to come on our show for us? So she introduced us to him.
Yeah, so, that's going to be amazing.
I was following her going to Mount Shasta, and they did the sculpting.
I saw the pictures she was, or the videos too. Yeah, and then when you told me that, I was like, that's the one that's coming. So exciting.
Yeah.
Pretty
cool. Pretty cool. So yeah, I don't know if we might need a separate feed for him. I'll say, can you put him on a separate camera and we'll have a separate link?
Well, I mean, here I'm thinking like, I hope the feed holds, because that's going to be a lot of energy. So we're going to have to make sure we have all our grounding stones too.
Yeah, for sure. I'm going to call in because he blew him up a couple of times. So yeah.
Definitely. All right. So the card that I have for the what do we need to know moving forward that came up is Lord Ganesh, an infinite abundance.
Oh, awesome card.
It's a little blurry, but yeah, I love this card. This is one of my favorites. Obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connections are increasing. So, I mean, of course, what's coming through with this card is that we need to remember that we are always provided for. We're always taken care of. And there's nothing we could do or say or have done that could ever change that. It's just a matter of us being able to tune into that frequency that's within us all the time, that abundance frequency, that knowing that anything we need, all we have to do is set the intention and allow it, and it will come, right? So right now it's really important for you to get into the space of allowing, to get in the space of receiving, because receiving is such an important part. where we spend so much time giving, we don't always allow ourselves to receive. And of course, Mother's Day is an important time for, the divine feminine to really step into receiving. Anyone who has been able to show up for others, without question and, just have given endlessly, also have to give those around them the ability to give back, because that's how we keep the flow going. That's how we give them. It's a gift exchange. We're both giving gifts. So give yourself permission to be in receptive states, to really shine bright in that space of allowing and receiving and just being peaceful in it, settling into it, because this is just such a beautiful energy coming in. There's really powerful, beautiful things coming for you that what's coming through is that it's not that you'll miss them, but you may not really appreciate them fully if you're not in that state of reception. So really just get into that space of being, allowing, and be light, be light and have fun with it. Okay. So that's what's coming through.
Yeah. The attitude of gratitude and feeling loved and blessed, because we are so loved and blessed. The whole, awesome.
Yes. And after, because we had Christy Warnick on teaching us all about loved and blessed not too long ago. And funny enough, I actually was doing loved and blessed in my sleep. I ended up doing it through dream time. Cool. I had a dream where I was like loved and blessed, like everything that was going on in the dream, I found myself just loved and blessed. It was really funny.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, I guess it's there. It's programmed. We're good.
I put it
now
in
I just say it all the time.
Loved and blessed. Yep. Loved and blessed. Yep. I'm trying to love and bless all the mold off my body right now. Who knows?
Well, we don't know how it's going to show up. We just know it's going to show up. We don't have to direct it, right? We just,
right.
Because then I would be trying to love and bless, the gray hairs out or the wrinkles out or whatever. But nope.
We can do it all.
Yeah, we can do it all.
It's 12:22, so I'm going to say, everybody, just please be patient. Pick a number between 1 and 111, and post your answers. I don't know. It depends on how we get. So the first person who's closest will go for there, and then we'll go. And this was a pre-picked number that I picked. That Siri picked for me this morning.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll give you a first round.
Those cows are coming in close.
They are flying in.
All right. While we're waiting, how about you tell everybody what your business is?
Okay. Mine is, I do Reiki healing through the Akashic records, and I also work with crystals, and I do this kind of past life or past trauma clearing that we take you to your past life and we clear the trauma in a sparkly crystal bubble. And I work with angels, and I do it in person and online. And I have a lot of fun. I also work with connection between pets and humans, a heart-to-heart connection that I've been working with horses and dogs. I haven't worked with cats yet. Cats know too much.
They're fun.
So, yeah. Okay. So I have a first person that's picked, and I guess I'll have to pick another number after this, won't I? Or I'll pick 3 people. So the first 3 people that I picked for now will be Nancy Vernon, Karen Linder Trussell, and let's see, who else is close there? The closest numbers. Oh, I should have said, everybody just pick one number. I should have told that in the beginning. Okay.
So we could do 2 and then do one more.
Okay, we'll do 2 and then we'll do another one.
Pick one more number after.
Okay.
Discovery Witches is so good, Nancy. I love that show.
Oh, I just listened to all the books on audio books. They were really good from my library.
I'm sad because I have one more episode of the new season, and I'm thinking it ends at 10 episodes, and I'm getting really sad, and I'm refusing to watch it because I don't want to lose it.
Oh, get the audiobooks from your library. They're excellent. They're even more. Yeah. It's really cool. I really enjoyed it. Okay. So we'll pick another number in a minute. We've got Karen and Nancy Vernon. out of 1, and I'll pick another number in a few minutes. So, but wait till I ask, and you only get to pick one number, and I'll go there, because otherwise it's too much for my brain to try to process. Okay, so Karen, I'm going to do yours, and Nancy, Bex is going to do for you.
Perfect.
Thanks. Okay. So, Karen, ease and grace. You're way doing 2 things the hard way. Ease and grace. Just accept it with ease and grace. See how this guy is just accepting with ease and grace. Ask for things with ease and grace, and also accept them with ease and grace. Don't take the hard road if the easy road is nicely smoothly paved. Go that road. Go that road. Do it with ease and grace. And I think that's what they're saying, whether it's a relationship or it's something that's going on. We do not have to walk over coals to get where we want to go. We can just go there. And a lot of times, it's like, I remember this super good question is, do you want to be happy or do you want to be right? And sometimes just taking the happiness. If you're right, you're right. You don't have to argue your point. Just ease and grace. Accept it all with ease and grace. And then it means be easy on yourself as too. You don't have to take the hard road. It doesn't have to be hard. So there, Karen, that's for you. I'm kind of a lightning reader, I have to say.
You're what?
A lightning reader, sorry.
That's good, though. Get it out there, right?
Yeah.
All right. So, Nancy, you got, from the Angel Tarot cards, you got the 6 of Air, which is things are looking up, the end of a difficult situation, and taking a trip. So, whatever you've been going through, the challenges that you've been facing, they're shifting now and dissolving now. There's a peaceful resolution coming through. So trust that. Trust that the worst is over. You don't have to look around for something else that's going to fall apart, because things are starting to align now. And sometimes we think when things are falling apart, that's the end, but actually that's the beginning. Sometimes when things seem like they're falling apart, they're actually falling into place. So it's really about your perspective. It's really about where you're focusing your energy. So when things start to drop off or get challenging, it's just an opportunity for you to really flex those spiritual muscles, to show how much faith you really have, to step into that trust of the universe and of the divine plan, knowing that everything will work out perfectly, even if we don't understand the process, but knowing that the process is necessary. Also, it's about us being able to flow, really get into the flow and know that these things are happening for our highest and greatest good. They would never happen otherwise. So whatever challenges are coming up for you, you've been through the worst, things are getting better, and you may be traveling soon. So keep yourself focused on the positives.
Yay. Yay. Okay, so we have another one, and I'm going to make it between, and if you've won, please don't put your numbers in. One number, and numbers between 1 and 44. And I'm just going to pick a card. Okay. That's it. Okay. I just picked a page number. I don't have the random generator here. Because if I said it, it would speak it out loud, and that wouldn't be fun. Yeah, beautiful. Loved and blessed. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's reminds me of that Garth Brooks song. Sometimes the greatest gifts are unanswered prayers. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. So, yeah.
That's true. Sometimes what we think we want could be the worst possible thing for us, and it's better for us to not get the things we truly think we want in that moment, because sometimes we're not coming from a place of trust and love. Sometimes we're coming from fear and thinking that we need that to be okay when we don't. It's really just about shifting our perspective. Anybody hit it?
Yeah, nobody hit it. I'm going to have to get you. I'm going to have to put my no. So Patty was closest. It was 42, and Lorraine. So, perfect. Yeah. So, who do you want? Oh, I guess it's my turn again. Sorry.
That's okay.
So Teresa's here. Oh, Patty. Oh, that's weird. I love it when they come up more than once. Sorry. Did you turn on me? I think I was just going to try and get this down before I start. Okay. So, Patty, yours is compassion again. But I got a feeling it's more about your compassion. You have to be more compassionate to yourself. You're not resting well enough. You're not taking enough time. You're trying to get all that stuff done yourself. It's time for you to ask for help and give yourself some self-compassion. And most of us here, well, if you'd only asked. So I'm going to tell you, if you only asked, you would get the help you need. And, showing compassion to yourself is showing love to yourself, and you modeling for your children, and you're modeling for everybody else around you that, yes, I take care of myself. I put the oxygen mask on first, and that compassion is then spreads out again through the world. You can easily, if you're not resentful, you can have a lot more compassion for those people around you. So by showing yourself self-compassion, you remove resentfulness out of your field, and you also spread that love. So Patty, go take a walk outside and do your favorite things today because you deserve it. Show yourself that compassion, that self-healing. Be easy on yourself. There's a theme going on here.
There is. Well, it's funny because as you're talking, I'm just thinking like, give yourself the love that you would expect a mother to give you. Take care of yourself the way that you would want your mother to take care of you. Like what it is with that, unconditional love and caring and holding and support. And, just give yourself that love, that you so easily give away to others.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
All right. So I'm doing Josephine.
Josephine.
Okay. All right. Josephine got the 9 of Fire. So we got some fire energy coming in. And it says, don't give up, protect that which you've created, have courage and believe in yourself. So there may be things coming in right now that are testing your faith in what you've been focusing on, what you really want. Maybe leaving you feeling like you are needing to find a new direction, that maybe your dreams aren't really achievable. But what this is telling you is that all the work that you've put in is so important for you. Don't give up. Keep going. This is a really crucial time for you to hold tight to your faith. Trust in yourself. Trust in what you feel and know to be true for you. Don't let anybody else sway you, because this is your path. No one else can tell you how to live your life. No one else can tell you what you truly need to know and feel. You have everything you need within inside of you. And all you have to do is call on the creator source energy to come in and fill you up with that faith and that knowing that everything is working out perfectly. Okay. So just because things may seem challenging or may seem like they're not going the way that you want them to, they are. Behind the scenes, things are moving in the direction to support you fully to bring those dreams to real life. Okay. So you just have to keep going, push through, don't give up. This is the time to put on your brave face and say, I've got this, because you have the full support of the universe behind you. The universe has your back. That's the best support you're ever going to get. So trust that and keep going.
That's wonderful. It's beautiful. And Josephine, you must have heard her call you, because really it's Lorraine's. But that's okay. We have 3 minutes. She would have been next. So there, Josephine, we're doing good.
Well, you said it was 22.
Probably time for one more draw, for 2 more. It's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
I said, yeah. And then I went, oh, I was wrong.
Oh.
So I'm going to do Lorraine's. I'm going to do
perfect.
Lorraine's. Oh, Lorraine's. I love this card. It's signs and reminders. I guess today's one of those days we get really nostalgic about times and our mothers, especially if our mothers are in heaven or have transitioned or wherever. So they're telling you to look for the signs today. Look for the signs and reminders that you are loved and blessed, and that the angels are there, and that your loved ones are near, even if they're not near on this earth. So I don't know if that's special for you, but look for those signs and for reminders. The butterflies, the feathers, dimes. I know my daughter-in-law to be always finds dimes from her parents. So it's quite, just look for those signs and reminders today. And you will find them. When you seek, you shall find. Okay, so we're back to numbers between 111. And anybody who hasn't had a card and would like one and pick a number, and I'm going to beam it out to you right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Beaming out. Okay, go. Put number if you haven't had a card and you'd like a card reading. This is a psychic game too, so just use your powers to tap into us. And go. Okay. Do. Well, we only have 2 people left, so we'll get them.
Let's do both.
Yeah. Okay.
So you do Teresa and I'll do Sherry?
Sure.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. And I love this angel guide deck, and I haven't been able to put it over to my angels and my masters, so I'm just going to go with this. Okay. Ooh, sacred plan. Teresa. You've been working on it for a while, but it even reminds me of you, this card, of the flow, and you're bringing in that sacred plan into existence now. So now is the time to start really pushing forward with that sacred plan that you know that you have for yourself, and just go for it. I can feel that in the card and in that energy and in that swirling up that's coming up. There's an energy and a wave that's coming into you now. And it's not the solar flare, and it's not the Schumann resonance. It's the wave of spirit and the wave of your connection to it. It's coming through, and just everything's coming together. So flow with it and go with it. Man, it's there.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's
I love that.
I love that card too. Beautiful. Reminds me of the way she flows with her hands. Teresa will be on in our show in a few weeks. Of course, we haven't really told her that yet, but hopefully she'll agree to it. So,
in what, like 3-4 weeks? Is that what we're looking for?
Yeah. I have to confer with you guys on what dates open left. So, yeah. Surprise. All right, Teresa, another surprise for you.
I have a card for Sherry, and Sherry, your card is the wheel.
Oh, just a second. Just a second. I got to put you on.
There we go.
They don't want to look at me anymore. Oh, I like the wheel.
Archangel Michael.
I love that. Isn't that the one we were just talking about?
It was, except in my other deck. I'll show it off just because I can, but I just got the Supernatural deck because I love Supernatural. I won't use it for readings live, but if anybody wants to find out some Supernatural, it's just like a regular tarot deck, but with the characters. It's super fun. All right, back to Sherry, the wheel. Okay, so it's a time of positive change. A situation suddenly moves forward. Fortune is on your side. I love that this is coming through again. This also seems to be a theme of like things are starting to lighten, things are starting to move and flow in a much easier way. Being able to trust that you've gotten through the tough stuff, and now things are opening up. So give yourself permission to just be grateful, be in a state of gratitude and just keep saying thank you. Thank you for things moving forward. Thank you for the positive changes happening in my life now. I am so grateful. I'm so blessed because this is really just a point for you to be able to take a breath, release it, and just be like, okay, now I can pause. I don't have to think anything. I don't have to figure anything out. I don't have to make any decisions at this moment. Things are going to start to really move forward where you're going to have to start to make plans again. But right now is just kind of the pause and, allowing things to move. So really good energy around this card, knowing that things are working out in your favor. You couldn't ask for a better energy right now. So that's for you, Sherry.
Awesome. Hopefully, Sherry, that means something positive about your move. Hopefully you'll be moving on soon. Or getting to where you want to be. So I'm hoping that's going to move forward for that.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. Well, someday we will do this again on Spirit Sessions Live. Usually we do Monday nights sometimes. So we'll have to see when we can all. Yeah. It's been a while. Time to get back to that now that winter's over and we can do this again. We usually, get the love donations going for that so we can pay for the StreamYard. That would be nice. So, but thank you all. If you got a reading today, remember you can go back and listen to it many times, either on YouTube which I would suggest because it's faster to find. And please subscribe while you're there. And also, put that little notification bell so you know when we're getting live. And again, next week, our special guest will be Bill Homan and the Crystal Skull. So tell your friends who are into crystals, crystal skulls. This one has its own intelligence, and I know our friend Emily Harrison was able to go into its records, which is really cool. So I haven't heard. I think they're doing a special. We'll find out from Bill what that's all about. We get to pre-meet with him on Tuesday before he comes on the show. So it should be really, really special show.
Yeah, absolutely.
Super excited to bring it to you. And we have some really interesting people. Who's after that?
Then on the 23rd of May, we have Jacqueline Pearl, who is the author of 365 Days to Happiness. Super excited to hang out with her and introduce her to everybody. She's got amazing energy. Like, she is just happiness all bottled up in a person. She has a podcast called The Freaky Healer, and her website is called Freak Healer. So if you guys want to check her out, she's so fun. Really, really uplifting and beautiful energy. So I can't wait to hang out with her on the 23rd.
And hopefully, I think after that, it's Teresa. So you might need 3 weeks. And Teresa's going to bring us all sorts of cool things. And remember, you can find us here on veryparanormal.com and veryparanormal.com with our friend Jackie Dennison's website and network. They have a whole bunch of, it's like all sorts of freaky shows for like us and worse. No, and better. And all sorts of psychic development on that show too. You can go and do certain things for free. And all you have to do is sign up and just be a member, and it's free. And you can go and watch all our shows and watch Jackie's shows and the Rescue Medium and all that else on veryparanormal.com. Hope to see her soon again. So.
Yeah. And when you guys see our shows pop up, take time just to like them, heart them, comment, whatever, share them out, because that kind of, those actions will actually help boost our viewership. So that will help us to also get more subscribers and likes as well, which we would really appreciate. Because the more likes, unfortunately, with some people that we really want to get, the more likes and viewers we have, the more likely we'll be able to get them. But we have to boost our numbers. So.
Yeah, and I'm hoping we can get some different people. We're reaching out to them and seeing who's going to come on this year. It's all the one good thing about COVID is everybody's stuck where they are, so we can get people we haven't been able to get before. So hopefully,
I guess we're aiming for the Canadians and the British now, because in the United States everything's open to back up now, pretty much. So people are back. I mean, here the governor is pushing everybody back to work and back to school, and everything's opened wide up. So, the mask mandate ended, like everything's. Like COVID.
We're close till after Victoria long weekend. So
when is that?
In Ontario. 24th of May is Firecracker Day. So Queen Victoria's birthday. If we don't get a holiday, we'll all run away. Yeah,
that's funny.
That's a Canadian holiday.
I love that.
Yeah. So that's great. Oh, okay. So I guess we will do who won last week, and that would be Deborah J. Williams. And Deborah, you won a session with me. Who shares out the most wins a session with
me.
You.
Yeah,
Bex.
my turn. Yep.
Next week. So that's great. She says, Sherry says, wow, I will not see next Monday. I'm not running for everyone anymore. Yes, take a break. Awesome. Well, the good thing is, again, Sherry, if you're not here next week, you can watch us on YouTube and you can project it on your TV and watch it. So, because it's going to be one of those shows you can watch again and again, because we're going to bring this crystal skull guy in.
Yes.
So that's be a cool story. Can't wait. Because they kind of freak me out, I have to say. Skulls.
Nah.
Crystal. I know. I don't know why.
They're very cool.
They're very cool. But
I'm interested to see how I'm going to feel around it, being able to sit with it and stuff, like how it's going to feel. So that's the part I'm really excited about.
Yeah. Okay.
It'll be fun.
Well, Teresa, we missed you, and we know you'll be better by next week. I hope you're feeling better. It's one of those things that you just don't want to be talking if you're not feeling super good in your tummy. So thank you all for being with us today, and happy Mother's Day to everyone. And to every cat mother and dog mother and horse mother and animal mother out there, and everybody who's a mother to someone or gives that mother support to someone. Thank you. Thanks so much for being with us.
Have a blessed week. Loved and blessed.
Loved and blessed. And I've got to do my thing. So I'm going to do this to take us out again. I like the explosions at the end. I did that just for you guys. Just
thank you.
Go.